Let's go ahead and do this here. Maybe we can clip the cannon. Yeah, we do. That's nice. And we'll pop this ability. And now I think my man is in trouble. Dude, that's what I'm talking about. When I say spam, this is what I mean. He actually has pretty good answers. His tower's just gone, dude. And what is up, gamers? Today we're going to be playing one of the weirdest decks in Clash Royale that I have ever used on this channel. And that is because our win condition is just spam. I guess you could say it's recruits or battle ram, but look at my deck. Where is my win condition? And I can't necessarily explain why this deck works, but you're gonna see in today's video. This deck works. And I can't take the credit for this deck. I saw someone inside the top 20 in the entire world using it, so I thought, let's give it a try. And honestly, I hate to admit it, but I kinda like this deck. So come along for the ride as I show you how to play one of the most unique spam decks that I have ever seen in Clash Royale. And I will show you that anyone can cook. Just like how all my channel members are top tier chefs. Thank you so much for the love. And to anyone else watching, please consider subscribing to the channel because it helps me so much more than you know. And that concludes my yap session. Let's get into the gameplay. All right, into our first match of the video with a legitimate spam deck. It's just spam. I mean, like, I don't want to say you don't have a win condition. Your win condition is just spam. It's kind of cool. Not a lot of decks really play like this. Let's go ahead and go Fisherman here and get our King Tower activated. One Hog Rider shot's not the end of the world for getting our King Tower activated. So one of the reasons why this deck is so strong is because of that Fisherman. So really happy with that start. Ooh, I could go Mother Witch here. Nah, I'm just going to let... Oh, never mind. I will go Mother Witch because he went for all of this spam. Oh, nice. Let's see what he does on this. Yeah, he goes for a log. He kind of had to go for a log in that situation. Nice. Pretty good start here. Kind of figuring out what he's running. Looks like he is running Hog, obviously. And interesting. Very interesting. All right, we're just going to use this as an excuse to cycle to our Evo recruits. I don't really expect to break through or anything like that, but we are going to prevent the Hog from getting any damage. And we're going to be able to cycle here. I might go for arrows as well. We'll see. Nah, good job by him spacing it out. I'm just going to let this go. If I could have hit more troops there, I would have considered going for it, but that was not the case. We're just going to go for a battle ram here, and then I'm going to go for a Skeleton King in front to block this. Now I'll have my arrows ready here. Let's go ahead and do this here. Maybe we can clip the cannon. Yeah, we do. That's nice. And we'll pop this ability. And now I think my man is in trouble. Dude, that's what I'm talking about. When I say spam, this is what I mean. He actually has pretty good answers. His tower's just gone, dude. In single elixir. That's crazy. All right, let's go ahead and just fireball this. We won't even think about it. If it goes for the Hog, we can just go for a late Fisherman. Dude, I see why this deck works. I see why this deck works. It's crazy. And now you can just set up a Stonewall defense. We have Fisherman. We have Evo recruits. Dude, that's nuts. Okay, so really good plays there. No glaze, but I felt like we played that really well. I wouldn't be surprised if my opponent just gives up knowing that he can't really break through with the Hog Rider. We'll see. We're going to go like this. He doesn't want to play Hogs into that. I think my man might have just thrown in the towel. If he just leaks elixir. No way, dude. What is it with these decks just making people give up? I can't believe it. All right, well, GG's. Good first match there. I don't expect all the games to be like that, but we just absolutely cooked this man. So good stuff. I'm going to hold that W, and we're going to see y'all in the next match. All right, into our next match here. That last game was really good. I don't expect all the games to be like that. Plus, I hate when YouTubers just post, like, games where they destroy people. I know not all the games will be like but that was genuinely the first game, so I got to keep it in there, obviously. Okay, gonna be another cycle deck of sorts. I might go for a fireball to try and catch him off guard. Ooh, he has me beat. Now he's gonna get a lot of value with this ability. Do I go arrows? I think I'm gonna go arrows if he pops it. Yeah, I know it looks weird, but like I don't even know if a troop is a better option there. So he has bats, archer, queen. I'm not 100% sure. Good to know that we have Mother Witch for the bats. That'll be something that we'll want to keep in our back pocket. If you can get one good prediction on bats with the Mother Witch, it can be like game ending a lot of the time. Yeah, I'm just going to let this go. It is going to be a lot of minor chip, but I think that is the way that I want to play this deck, TBH. All right, let's go ahead and get these recruits down. I want to find out if he has like poison or like what exactly he's running. Maybe we can see if we can get a good Mother Witch off here. Maybe steal the game. We'll see. I feel like he's going to bats on the left. I want him to. Yep, okay, let's go Mother Witch. Nice. One good play like this is all that it takes. Oh, Valkyrie. We did not like that card. All right, that's not good for us. I mean, that's not good, but it is what it is. Nice. Fly Machine doing the Lord's work on defense. And he should be able to get back to another Archer Queen ability. Okay, so it's going to be minor control. Cat's out of the bag. I would have liked to get more damage than that, but it is what it is. We do have a nice lead, so I'm not going to complain about a lead. Alright, I'm gonna try and get to my Evo Battle Ram here. I'm curious, I want to know what his spells are in this situation. Like, I know he has Log, but other than that, you know, what are the other spells? I don't want to eat this, so I'm just gonna cycle my Fisherman. Kind of a bummer, but it is what it is. I don't really need Fisherman in this matchup anyway. Alright, that should mostly take care of the hut, which is nice. And he used the Valkyrie, so let's go ahead and get these recruits down. Really good timing. We're gonna find out if he has a poison sooner or later. Double elixir I feel like would be a good... Yep, there it is. Makes a bunch of sense. So now that he played the poison and he doesn't have Valken Cycle, we're going to go ahead and spam here because, again, no poison in hand, right? So let's go ahead and get ready. We're going to fireball onto this. Come on, take care of the queen. Queen lives with like a sliver of HP, but it doesn't matter. I can only do that because he didn't have poison or Valk in hand. And even when he gets the Valk down, dude, it just gets shredded. That's nice. Okay, good damage there. We're going to go Mother Witch here. We should get like 3 or 4 piggies, I think. And instead of spending on that Ice Spirit, we're going to do this because he doesn't have a building in hand. Flying Machine here to snipe the building. Oh, and that Mother Witch is still going to get value on the Spear Goblins. Yo, that Mother Witch is cooking. Can we pull away the Valkyrie? Maybe pull away the Valkyrie, try and get more value arrows onto everything here. Nice, dude. Really, really good micro interactions. Like, he has answers for us. Oh, does he just give up? No way, dude. Let's go. My man gave up again. He had good answers with the Spear Goblin Hut and the Valkyrie, but we just played around it so well. So another satisfying win. We'll see you on the next one. All right, next match here. I swear not all games are like that. Don't see the people giving up and think that they're going to do that against you. Especially if you play like a bot. All right, fine for me to go recruits here on a 3 elixir card. It's actually perfect for me because he's going to have to spend at least 3 to clean this up. Yeah, he goes for recruits of his own. That's fine. So now we're actually up 3 elixir, but of course I do need to still defend these recruits. So not out of the woods yet. I'm going to go like this. And maybe we're going to bait out like a Flying Machine. Let's see, protect it. No, fail. I was trying to protect the Mother Witch. That would have been really good if we could. Now it's just kind of a bummer. So let's go Flying Machine here to support this. Looks like he's going to be running a similar deck to us, but not the exact same. I thought about popping the ability, but I don't know the rest of his deck, so I just kind of want to chill here. It looks like he's running like a more traditional, like spam deck. I'm hoping Barbarians can like clean up this Boss Bandit, because if they can't, we're going to have a problem. She did get that 3% HP nerf, so I'm hoping Barbarians can do something. This is going to dash on my tower, isn't it? Holy moly, that card. I can't complain about it, but I just made a video on that card, like how broken it is too. All right, let's get Mother Witch down here. She should spawn like a good amount of piggies. Let's see, let's see. Yep, pretty happy with that. Skeleton King comes down late here. I think we get 1 wall breaker shot. My fault. Now, man does get King Tower activated as well, so well played to my opponent. I don't love the matchup. I don't like the starting situation we found ourselves in, but I think that we can win. Alright, we'll see what he does. He might go recruits here. That could be awkward for us, but you always want to play like your recruits second anyways. So I'm going to go Flying Machine to help out with the Fisherman. Yeah, I just need to go on defense here. I think maybe I should let that Fisherman go. I'm not sure. Or we'll find out. I'm going to have to Fireball in the middle if he goes for a Flying Machine of his own. Let's see. Yeah, he does. We can actually clip some of the recruits, which is nice. And we get some more clip over there. Let's go for a high Skeleton King. All right, now we're not looking awful right now. Let's go for a Battle Ram here. I really want this Mother Witch gone. Let's go arrows here. I know it's not going to finish her off, but it will lower her HP significantly. Nice. That's good damage. We need to be really careful on this counter push, though. Let's go for low Mother Witch to start things off. I'm probably going to end up fireballing on the right side. Joys. Oi, oi, oi. Really good push by my opponents. Let's go Battle Ram on defense. It actually is going to work really well, I think, and then we're going to fireball onto everything here. Wow, I actually cannot believe we lived that. Famous last words, apparently. Okay, yeah. Barely lived. With asterisks. Can't believe we lived that, but not really because of Boss Bandit. Okay, the good news is Mother Witch pigs don't spawn pigs, so let's see what we do here. Let's get this down, and then we're going to end up going for recruits of our own. I'm probably going to get nice arrows onto everything here, except I missed the Mother Witch. 2 no-skill Jedis going at it, man. What can I say? Let's get this Battle Ram down here. Those were really good wall breakers, but it's not like that tower is really in jeopardy at the moment. Okay. Let's go ahead and get this off. It should finish off the Mother Witch, I think. Come on, come on. Finish her off, finish her off, finish her off. Nice. Okay. Could go either way right now. He just sets up with recruits. I think I'm going to do the same. I could go for a spell cycle, but we're just too far away at this point in time. So let's do this. It's not spell cycle, but we are playing a spell. Let's do this. We have to block this right away. Nice, nice. We can just fireball his flying machine as well. I think it's worth it. We can hit the tower. Let's do it. Nice, 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 nice. He's feeling the pressure a little bit. Nice. He should have played his recruits first. Let's pop this ability. Oh, come on, little skeletons. Come on, little skeletons. Nice. He goes for, like, Hail Mary wall breakers, basically, to try and save him. It's not going to work. Flying machine locks, and that's going to be GG's. Let's go, dude. We stole the game. Like I said, 2 no-skill Jedis going at it. That was a really good game. We're going to give him the GG's, and we're going to see y'all in the next one. All right, next game here. That game was close. We like close games like that. You know, I'm not really a fan of when there's content posted and it's, like, not a close match. Like, the whole point of Clash Royale is, like, you're competitive. Like, if you're just steamrolling people, it's like, it's just not as exciting. That's my opinion, though. So I like having a good mix whenever I play these decks for YouTube. So, all right, good start there. We do get the hog. It looks up like it's straight up 2.6 here. And I'm wrong. It's not 2.6, but that's fine. All right, now's a good time to go for recruits here because he just had to spend a lot on our counter push, which is awesome. All right. Any time we can get to our Evos without overspending is great. Flying machine here is nice. And he still has to defend the other side. Let's have our arrows ready. I'm just going to pop the Mighty Miner ability, take off the shields. If I do this, actually, it'll finish off the muskie. We can get a flying machine lock. Hopefully. Yeah, a small one, but still a lock. He's probably going to go in here. We're going to Fisherman early to pull the Mighty Miner if he goes in, and then it'll pull the Hog Rider. Once you activate King, you don't actually have to... like, place the Fisherman low. You want to, like, place it high, so that way it pulls it really, really far away from the tower. Hopefully that makes sense. I kind of just, like... Hopefully that makes sense. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. Again, I'm just going to try and get to my Evos here. I'm going to drop this in the back. And Skeleton King was really just a cycle. I wasn't trying to do nothing else. This is fine. This is all chopped. It is what it is. All right, let's get this Mother Witch down. And again, have our Fish Boy at the ready. Might get one little piggy off this. I didn't mean to cycle my Fisherman. Oh, I fat fingered it. If he was smart, he'd go hog into that, but... Alright, let's go like this here. Oh, nice. Good timing. He just cycled his must. This, like, might be awkward for him to defend. I don't really know how he defends this. Yeah, he's going to pop that ability. But that left side, like, we're going to cook on that left side. Look at that Fisherman. Look at those recruits. Yeah, man. His deck is weird. His deck's really weird. I might do this because it might sneak the Fly Machine onto the tower. Nah, he was kind of ready for it, low-key. Yeah, let's go Mother Witch here. Not my best Mother Witch. Not my best Mother Witch at all. Okay, okay, Mother Witch. You're going to the gulag. All right. Okay, I shouldn't lose from this position, but you never know. Let's go recruits here. You always want to go recruits like when they don't have hog and cycle or right before they get to it. Nice. He basically just wasted his Mighty Miner. It's so nice not having to worry about Firecracker in this matchup. I cannot tell you how nice that is for me. I don't know about hogging into that. I think that's kind of a wild play. But I'm not him. I'm not him. Okay, wait. With that cannon, it's not going to pull the battle ram. So he's going to have a hard time stopping this. Let's go ahead and go arrows onto everything. And then we can pop this ability, and this should be a good game. He can't stop this with his current hand. So GG's to that guy. I think we played it really masterfully. Other than that bad Mother Witch, but you can steamroll decks with this one. So GG's. We'll see you in the next one. All right, next match here against JJ. Hopefully you're getting the feel for this deck, or, you know, it's cool seeing just like a brand new deck with your win condition being something that isn't as common, like Battle Ram and Recruits. Like, when do you ever see decks like this? You just don't. It's unique. It's cool. All right, let's mirror up a Skeleton King here. You'll notice I leaked just a little bit of elixir. I want to make sure we're fighting on our side of the arena. I could even Fisherman this over depending on what else he plays. And I will, just because I have to cycle something anyway. So let's go ahead and pull this over. And then we'll have the advantage in this situation. Kind of weird that he just like leaked all of this elixir. He leaked a lot, so I'm going to apply pressure here, have my arrows ready. Interesting. I'm thinking of popping the ability. I still don't think it's worth it, though. Yeah. I'm just going to reset with recruit. I was trying to play recruits, dude. It would have been such a good time to play recruits, and I fat fingered it and I arrows the ground. Oh, it'd be like that. Okay, let's get this Mother Witch down and Skeleton King to help out with the graveyard, and we're gonna be okay. We're not gonna be great, but we're gonna live. Mother Witch, obviously very great against the graveyard, so it's fine. Were those arrows, was that a bait? Some would say. Some would say that me going for the arrows was a bait there. Kind of crazy. Alright, I'm going to continue to spam him. Let's go ahead and pop this ability as well. And this is just going to get eviscerated. Oh my, the arrows were a bait. I changed my mind. That bomb tower low-key is saving him though because of the explosion. Oh, nah, this is probably going to be tower down. He's super low on elixir. Okay. Alright, arrows. Arrows is the new meta. Arrows behind your king tower. That's the move. That is how one mistake turns into taking a tower. Dope. Yeah, we have an amazing matchup just because Mother Witch on the graveyard. If you play it behind your king tower, kind of like where I'm hovering my card, that's like perfect. That's pretty much what you want. So, beautiful, beautiful. I see my overlay's a little messed up. Let's go ahead and go for recruits here. Kind of dissuades him from going in. And I wouldn't be surprised if this person gave up as well. Because at this point, it's like there's no winning. You know, we have Mother Witch. We have all the answers in the world. And, yeah, what do you know? They gave up. Okay, I can't blame them. Yeah, it is what it is, man. This deck is really frustrating. So we're going to go ahead and 3-crown this opponent, but I'll save you the time. We're going to see y'all in the next one. All right, next match here. This deck was more fun than I thought it would be. Whenever I look for decks and I'm looking on Royal API or Deck AI or things like that, I kind of look for something like unique and original and stuff that would be fun to play. And this deck just jumped out at me. Like, it just seemed like it was something that was, like I said, original, unique, and would be fun to play. So I'm glad that that's ended up being the case. Let's go ahead and go like this. We're going to just play recruits here. I did a 4-2 split because I don't want to give the Golden Knight like an absurd amount of value. Golden Knight's pretty good, man. I'm glad they buffed his dash. He definitely needed it, and the buff was definitely warranted in my opinion. I'm going to do this here. I just want to catch him off guard low-key. And plus he gave us tower value. Okay, let's go Mother Witch as well. Always trying to get counter push. So by going for Mother Witch, it's like, nice. We're going to get even more piggies, which is huge. We're going to eat a little damage in the opposite lane, but it's not the end of the world because we're going to get more damage. So it's worth it. Bro, what are these games? What are these games? Oh my gosh, my guy. You know you're allowed to play defense, right? Someone tell this man he's allowed to play defense. Alright, so we're gonna get pigs, and these Mother Witches, that Mother Witch is just gonna cook. Let her cook, bro, she's cooking. Oh my goodness. Yeah, those were really, really bad plays by my opponent. And we might find ourselves in a situation again where our opponent might just be throwing in the towel. And these are like good, these are like top 10,000 players, like I just don't understand. I know a lot of times people, whenever they play against new decks, like obviously you can struggle, but to this extent, it's still kind of beyond me. Alright, man, here we find ourselves in this situation again where we have another opponent who gave up. So GG's, another 3-crown. I was not expecting this from this deck. We're going to play one more. I'll see you there. All right, last match of the video. Thank you so much for watching. If you made it to the last match of the video, you must, I don't want to say you like me, but you enjoy my content. So thank you. I appreciate you. And, you know, people that engage with my content, like I'm just forever grateful that you're here and that you're watching. It's still like a foreign concept that people would watch me talk and play a game. So y'all are awesome. Ooh, okay, let's go ahead and do this. And I'm actually going to spend hella here because I need to just like DPS this down. And RG is the one deck that I'm like, I feel like RG can win like damn, like literally any matchup. So we'll see how well we can do here. His cycle is really awkward. He spent a lot. Like whenever I play RG, I don't like going in at the bridge like that, especially in single because of like what's about to happen right now. So pretty aggressive play by my opponent. Nice. That Hunter's so good, bro. It just ate up my flying machine, so that was frustrating. Alrighty, let's go defensive battle ram here. I know it looks weird, but I don't want to eat these Hunter shots. And I think he still will have to defend the barbarians a little bit, so we'll see. Alright, I do need to watch out for the Evo RG. We don't have, like, a true great source of DPS. So I do want to be mindful of that. Yeah, Monk is kind of frustrating, too. But it's not like we have to worry about it reflecting, like, our Dark Goblin or anything. I might just, like, try and pull it away, though, low-key. And then he might try and Fisherman my Fisherman, so let's get these recruits down. And this is going to be fine, because I know he's going to get a lot of damage, but we're going to have a nice counter push. At least we should have a decent counter push, even though my Mother Witch just got eviscerated. That was crazy, man. That's so crazy. I think Monk is, like, low-key busted, but I'm biased, obviously. Alright, nice. He has to spend a lot over there, and he's going to sack that tower, so I'm cool with that. That's a good trade for us. Again, I don't want to give him like a lightning value with like a flying machine, so I'm going to do this instead, and this is going to be fine. Yep. Cool, cool, cool. At the very least, if he goes in, he'll probably be like overcommitting a little bit to take our tower if I'm not giving him like insane lightning value. So let's do this here. And we're going to fisherman this far, far away. Hopefully to the other lane damn near. Come on, slow it down. Don't get a hit, don't get a hit, don't get a hit. One hit, but it's okay. To be expected, honestly. I think I'm going to pop the Skeleton King ability, like now that he played the E-Spirit. And let's go for the arrows here, because I don't think he'll pop the ability. And this is going to DPS this down really quickly. And that's like what I'm talking about, because he still has to spend a lot to, he still has to spend a lot to take our tower. So we're still in a really good spot. Yeah, I might just let this go, because I can't stop this. So I think I'm just going to go for like a flying machine and just try and get a really big counter push. And I think that's a prudent play. All right. Yep. Do your thing, man. Do your thing. Do your thing. I don't know if he thought I was going to go arrows or what, but... This is a pretty good fireball now that everything goes down. Let's go like this. Good defense, man. Yeah. That didn't work. I mean, I'm not going to cap. That didn't work the way that I wanted it to work, clearly. Come on, man. Come on. Good RG players are just different. Yeah, he's playing really well. Like, I'm not even gonna cap. He deserves to win right now, but you can't ignore all that damage on the third crown tower, which is nice. So we'll see what he does here. He's not even looking. We're gonna end up 3-crowning him because he's not even looking at the 3-crown tower. Yeah, GG's to that guy. He played really well. That was probably one of the best matches that we played against, but it's just too much spam for them to deal with. So a satisfying win to end on. We'll see you in the outro. And that's going to do it for today's video. Here's the deck one more time in case you want to take a screenshot and try it out for yourself. I'll also link the deck in the YouTube description as well. So give it a try. Underrated win condition. Bridge spam with recruits and Evo Battle Ram. And you saw that today. You saw how many people just gave up in the middle of the match because this deck is low-key. I don't want to say it's OP because it's not OP, but it's really strong. And it's really fun. And most importantly, it's different. So let me know what you think of this deck in the comments. And I hope to see you in another video real soon. Peace out!